So this is the asset monitor gateway from Banner Engineering. It's intended to monitor a piece of equipment like an air compressor. So you can have multiple different principals or peripheral devices attached to it, like condition monitoring, vibration sensors, temp humidity, or even analog or discrete sensors to monitor the piece of equipment. It's going to have a dashboard on it with different groups on it for giving you status feedback about whether something's healthy, if it's unhealthy, the current temperature of your piece of equipment, humidity. Go back on here, there's going to be vibration information, so you can see current vibration Z and X axes. It's going to give you skin temperature as well. So it communicates over a Modbus network with these snap signal converters, and this vibration sensor is a Modbus device inherently, so it doesn't require a snap signal converter. It just gets tied in the system, and it's continuously monitoring a motor, and it's giving constant feedback. So when the motor hits a threshold, it's going to trip the system, and it's going to give you an indication of whether it's green, warning, or an alert for a chronic or an acute failure. The box itself is cloud connectivity based, so you can push things up to the cloud. You can do a SCADA feedback on it, or you can do PLC information if you want to pull it up to your PLC or an HMI. At the core of the Asset Gateway Manager, it is running on Banner Snap Signal platform, and that's what this demo is portraying right here. You have an analog sensor that's taking its signal back into a snap signal converter here that's being transmitted into Modbus. It's going into a controller, and that analog signal is being retransmitted out over Modbus back to this Pro Light from Banner. So it gives you a position feedback via a visual indication. So the brain behind all this snap signal converter is the DXM-R90, which is the DXM controller from Banner. It talks Modbus RTU out to the devices, whether it's a snap signal or an actual Modbus sensor, and it brings it back up into the local registers inside here. And this device has Ethernet IP, Modbus TCP IP, as well as Profinet communication as well. So you can talk from PLC network down to this. This guy will then talk down to your sensors on an RTU network, Modbus RTU.